The wonderful Indonesian chicken satay marinated in a spectacular sauce topped with a wonderful, delicious salsa. That is a fusion of nuts, honey, soy, peanuts, peanut butter, and chili. And we drip like drops of heaven on top of that food. A spoon of delightful sauce dripping on top of our rice and enjoyed to perfection. It smells amazing, it looks amazing, and the taste is wonderful. Bon appetit. Look at that rice, look at that salsa. It is delicious. Those crunchy pickles are amazingly refreshing. And that chicken drum is cooked to perfection. Look at that, the meat is falling apart. We have got about 10 pieces of chicken thighs. This is adequate for a serving of 5 to 6 people. Now the thigh is more juicy, it's delicious, it's softer, it's moist, so that's why we're picking this up. Let's look at the spices of this wonderful recipe. We start off with the water. We've got about 70 milliliter of water. To that, we've got about 50 milliliter of soy sauce and about 50 milliliter of sesame seed oil. We've got 30 milliliter of lemon juice, fresh, 3 to 4 cloves of garlic that we have crushed, 1 large spoon of salt, 1 large spoon of coriander seeds, again 1 large spoon of garlic powder and a large spoon of turmeric and half a spoon of salt. Now we're gonna mix all of that in a bowl, then we're going to marinate our chicken. Off we go with our liquids, all that wonderful aromatic oil, soy, lemon, spices, and we're gonna finish off with all of our spices and we're gonna give a good mix with a spoon, like that. Put the entire chicken inside the bowl, let it marinate a little bit, then I put it again into my Pyrex. Then we're gonna cover with a clean film and we're gonna leave overnight. It has to marinate an entire night. Off it goes into the fridge and we wish it a good night. It's the next morning, our chicken is perfectly marinated. We're going to put into a baking tray. We start by baking the bone side up and I have prepared a foil to cover it while baking. Into a preheated oven at 185, we're going to first of all cover it. Now that we have covered it like that, we're going to bake for roughly about an hour to an hour and a half. To make the salsa for the chicken satay, we need about 40 grams of good quality honey, 30 milliliter of soy sauce, 30 grams of chili paste, that this is optional, 200 to 250 grams of cashew and peanuts that we have crushed, 300 grams of peanut butter that I have diluted with 50 milliliter of water, and we need 50 milliliter of vegetable oil, and finally we need about 300 milliliter of coconut milk. Now the way to do it is you either buy your own coconut milk or you have half a liter of milk, to that 250 grams of coconut powder that you put soak together overnight in the fridge. Into our bowl we need to mix everything together: the peanuts, the oil, soy sauce, our chili and our peanut butter, and finally our wonderful coconut milk. Now if we need some more liquid, we add a bit of the juice. Look at the consistency and the thickness of that wonderful salsa. 35 minutes first, then 20 minutes on each side. Our chicken is super crunchy, crispy, it's ready, we take out. If you want to barbecue that, definitely you could do that, but today I opted to do it in the oven. We place our chicken on top of the rice. Of course we need to put our marinated pickled cucumbers. Bon appetit.